Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we are tackling the problem called number of steps to reduce a number in binary representation to 1. It's a bit of a mouthful, but the logic is actually really fun once you see the pattern. Let's break it down step by step. We are given a string that represents a binary number. Our goal is to count exactly how many steps it takes to shrink this number down to the number 1, following two very specific rules. If the current number is even, we must divide it by 2. But if it is odd, we have to add 1 to it. We just keep repeating these rules until we hit a value of 1. Let's summarize that again. We get a string called s, which is just ones and zeros. We need to pretend this string is a normal number, check if it is even or odd, and then either divide it by 2 or add 1 to it. Our final answer is just a simple count of how many times we had to apply a rule. Let's walk through the first example together. We start with the string 1101, which equals 13. 13 is odd, so we add 1 to get 14. 14 is even, so we divide by 2 and get 7. 7 is odd, we add 1 to get 8. 8 is even, divide by 2 is 4. 4 becomes 2, and 2 becomes 1. Counting all those actions up, we performed exactly 6 steps. Just a quick heads up before we dive into the code, we will be walking through the solutions using Python because it reads really cleanly. But don't worry if that is not your main language. I will be showing the full code for Java, C++, and JavaScript towards the end of the video. If you just want to grab the code right now, you can find it on my website, leetcodeunlocked.com. The link is in the description. Our first idea is usually just to do exactly what the problem tells us to do. We can simulate the process. Because string operations can be annoying, we can turn our string into a list of individual characters. Now, here is the trick for binary numbers. Dividing by 2 is super easy, you just chop off the very last character. Adding 1 is a bit trickier, we have to start from the right side, change any ones into zeros, and the first 0 we find, we change it to a 1. Let's look at the code for this. Alright, here is the full Python code for the first approach. Don't worry if it looks like a lot, it's actually just broken down into nice, readable helper functions. Let's walk through exactly how these pieces work on the next few slides. If you want to test this code out yourself without retyping it all from scratch, you can go to the leetcodeunlocked.com/link in the description. There you can copy the exact code that is shown and explained in this video. Now getting back to the explanation. Our first helper function is super simple. The function to divide by 2 just takes our list of characters and removes the very last item. Because this is a binary number, dropping the last digit shifts everything to the right by 1 place. In the binary world, a right shift is exactly identical to integer division by 2. The add1 function is a bit more involved. We start an index pointer, let's call it I, at the very end of our list. We use a while loop to move left. As long as we see the character 1, we turn it into a 0, carrying the addition over to the next place. The loop stops when we find a 0, or run out of numbers. If we ran out of numbers, meaning the original string was all 1s, we just stick a brand new 1 at the very front. Otherwise, we just change the 0 we stopped at into a 1. Finally, here is the main loop that puts it all together. First, we turn our string s into a list so we can modify it, and set our operations counter to 0. We keep running our loop as long as the length of our list is greater than 1. Inside, we just check the very last character. If it is a 0, the number is even, so we call our divide by 2 function. If it is a 1, the number is odd, so we call our add1 function. We then add 1 to our operations counter. When the list shrinks down to a single character, the loop ends, and we return our total operations. We will look at a much faster secondary approach in just a second, but first I want to quickly say why this channel looks and sounds the way it does. You can probably tell this is narrated by AI. I actually built this system for myself so I could generate clear, instant explanations the moment a daily problem drops to help myself learn. It helps me study faster, and I upload them here in case they help you too. I don't put ads in these videos and I don't take any sponsorships. Anyway, let's get back to the video. Okay, now for the second method. The first method works, but constantly changing the size of a list and inserting items at the front can be slow. This second approach uses a really neat trick. Instead of actually modifying the string, what if we just read it backwards, from right to left? Every time we process a bit, we are effectively removing it. If the bit is 0, the number is even, which takes 1 step to divide. If the bit is 1, it is odd. Adding 1 makes it even, and then dividing removes it, so that takes 2 steps. We just have to remember to carry the 1 when we do addition. Here's the really clever part about the carry logic. If the bit we are looking at, plus any carry we have from before, equals 1, that means our current number is odd. We have to add 1 to it, which takes a step, and then divide by 2, which takes another step. That is 2 steps total. And because we added 1 to a column that already had a 1 in it, we generate a brand new carry for the next column over. On the other hand, if our bit plus the carry equals 0 or 2, it acts like an even number. We just do a single divide step, and whatever carry we had just shifts over with us. And here's the code for that second approach. Notice how short it is. We start at the end of the string and stop right before the first character. We calculate our current digit by adding the string character to our carry. If that digit is an odd number, we add 2 to our operations and set the carry to 1. If it is even, we add 1 to our operations. After the loop finishes, we might still have a carry left over that needs to be added to our final answer. Let's quickly trace how this works. Code can be hard to visualize just by looking at it, so let's run our first example through it step by step. Our string has 4 characters. We start at the very end, index 3, where the bit is a 1. Our carry is 0, so our total digit is 1. That is odd, so we add 2 to our operations, and our carry becomes 1. Moving left to index 2, the bit is 0, but our carry is 1. So 0 plus 1 is 1. Odd again, we add 2 more operations, bringing the total to 4, and the carry stays at 1. Moving to index 1, the bit is a 1. 1 plus our carry of 1 equals 2. 2 is an even number, so we only add 1 to our operations. The loop finishes, and our answer is our 5 operations plus our leftover carry, which equals 6. Perfect. So how fast is this greedy approach? The time complexity is order n, where n is the length of our binary string. This is because we simply loop through the characters of the string from right to left exactly one single time. The space complexity is order 1, also known as constant space. We don't create any new lists or strings, we just use a couple of integer variables to keep track of our counts, which takes almost no memory at all. Alright, that covers the Python explanation and the logic behind it. As promised, here are the full solutions for Java, C++, and JavaScript. Instead of pausing the video and typing these out manually, you can just go to leetcodeunlocked.com via the link in the description to copy and paste the exact code directly into your editor. Here is the full solution in Java, implementing the optimized greedy logic we just went over. It follows the exact same structure, just using standard Java string methods. Next up here is the C++ version. Very similar to the Java version, looping from the back of the string and updating our operations and carry counts along the way. And finally, here is the solution in JavaScript. Again, same core logic, just adapted for JavaScript syntax. So let's wrap it up. We looked at 2 ways to solve this. First, we simulated the exact rules the problem gave us, which works. But modifying lists constantly isn't the fastest thing in the world. Then, we realized that by thinking backwards and processing from right to left, we can mimic removing the bits. By cleverly using a single carry variable to handle the addition rules, we solved the whole problem in one incredibly fast pass without ever changing the original string. Before we finish up, I want to mention I have another channel called Leetcode Unlocked. I'm on a mission to eventually post a clear, step-by-step solution for literally every single Leetcode problem on the platform. If you want to study problems outside of just the daily challenge, make sure to check it out. If you want to help support that goal of covering every problem, you can donate at buymeaboba.com/LeetCodeDaily. Also, please make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. I post the daily Leetcode problem as soon as it comes out, so you can get your streak done early. Keep coding, and I'll catch you in the next one.